Hi guys, it's me UBprogrammer, and from today we're gonna start a series on machine learning. And the topic for today is what is machine learning, why we have to learn it. Right. If you are working on any custom project, you can let me know on the WhatsApp or mail me on this email address to discuss about that, or you can fill out this form. All the links are in the description. Let's get started with the video. What is machine learning? Okay, so main motive to understand and to learn this field is we want to make computer learn. How we can do that? This is exactly what's being addressed in the machine learning. Let's see an example. So I have made my notes here. So in the topic 1, and by the way, all of these material is available in the GitHub, and you can find the link in the description. Okay, so we want to make computer learn. Okay, this is our first goal for this field, and let's understand what it means when we say we want to make computer learn, right? So we will see an example of if and else converting or transforming into a ML model, machine learning model. So I will search here house prices in Canada, and I can find some houses here. Okay. It's getting load. This is not a good website. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, so these are the prices of apartments of house in the Canada, right? So we have this much square feet, and the price is this one, right? For 39 and dollar, $400. Then we have 600K. Then we have 200K, and these prices are based on these square feet, right? These area. So one way I can program this, if I want to make a program out of this website based on these house prices, one way is to make if-else statement and say if the square feet is between this much and this much, the price will be from 200K to 400 or 500K, right? I can make a program doing this type of if-else conditioning, and this will be my explicit programming or hard-coded programming, right? So if and else is a hard-coded programming. Now I want to make a ML model or make a program which can understand by itself, like if the area is this much, house should be of this price. So I want to make a program like that. So I can make a ML module, and we will uh, continue this example practically in our series, and we will see how we can predict the prices from that ML model. And this will be way much better than our if-else conditioning of uh, hard-coded values. Okay. So this is machine learning basically, and the goal of it I have already explained. Okay. Uh, and I will show you a real life example where it is being used. So if you check spam folder of your Gmail, now in this spam I am getting some emails, and it is automatically being redirected to this spam folder. And why it is doing that? This program of Google Gmail is by understanding the pattern it has learned from a training data, that when this type of content is available in the message body or email body, then it should be a spam email, and it will categorize it in the spam folder, right? So it has understood some kind of pattern in a normal or not spam email and a spam email. So this is the classification we have taught our computer, right? So now computer is learning from the data. So this is the main goal of AI, right? Now the next thing we want to cover is types of ML. Let's search it, and basically there are three types. Let's see what they are. Okay, types of machine learning. Let's follow this one. First of all is supervised learning. In the supervised, we have, I think here it is. In the supervised, we have labeled data. Like you have some images of cats and some images of dogs, and you will label them as cat and dogs, right? And you will uh, give your data to a computer program and ask that program to understand the label data, right? And then in the future, when you will show an image to that computer program, it should recognize that whether it's a cat or dog. So that kind of thing is supervised learning, where you have categorized or labeled data, right? And there can be uh, two main uh, applications of supervised learning. One is regression, the other is classification. We will cover both of these in our playlist, so let's not deep dive deep deep dive into these topics. Okay. Unsupervised learning. This is the type of learning which have unlabeled data. In the supervised, you have labeled data. In the unsupervised, you have unlabeled data. That means you will not categorize your data into some categories or labels. You will ask your computer program to automatically do it. Let's say you have some data of bus and trucks images, and you don't label them as bus and trucks. You just give your uh, model these all of these images into one block, and it will automatically categorize these similar images as bus and similar images as truck. Maybe it will not give them the names as bus and truck, because if it don't know that it is a bus, then how can it give it a name, right? But it will categorize it. Maybe it will say category 1 is this type of images, category 2 is this type of images. Then we can obviously give them names according to our use case. And the applications are mainly clustering. Think of it as customer clustering in the market, where you have customers which spend 100K a year, and the other are maybe 50K a year. So these type of clustering you can do with unsupervised learning. Then there is reinforcement learning, which is using not any kind of particular data. It is getting instructions, or it is using environment to do some actions, and based on a reward or penalty system, it is improving itself. So this type of thing is reinforcement learning. And the application is self-driving car is the application of unsupervised learning, right? So these are the mainly three types of learning, or three types of machine learning, which we will cover in this playlist. And I hope you get the idea about what machine learning is and why we have to learn it and where it is being used. And I will meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.